Hey, I'm Toasty. Actually, it's Alex, but I don't really go by that anymore. And it's not because I don't like my name or anything, I just prefer to go by Toast now. A long time ago, I had this idea with my friends where I would start this channel where we could all post content to. YouTube had always been my dream, but I was always very scared no one would watch, no one would listen to some random kid. And most importantly, I was scared to do it by myself. One day I decided to start posting videos to my dad's channel, and after a long time I grew to hate those videos and resent the part of myself that enjoyed making those videos because of those exact fears. A few years have passed, and after doing some film projects and helping friends with comedy skits that they would do on their channels, I'd finally started recording things for myself again. And one day, after watching a Nintendo Direct, I'd finally recorded and I'd showed it to my brother. He'd tell me how hilarious it was, and then for the next few days, he would urge me, stating, "You should really post this." So then, all of a sudden, I'd done it. I made a profile picture and a banner, and after making that video and writing a description, I posted it. I finally made a channel under my own name. And it's been 3 years since then. So much of my life has changed, but not enough on this channel. And this year, I want to change that. When I had thought about what I had wanted to do on Toasty B1, I always wanted to make videos like that direct. I wanted to post launch videos like Luigi's Mansion, and I've done that, but I pushed all those things away. And I sort of started to lose sight of what I wanted to do, and I want to change that too. One of the most important things I ever did on this channel was because of a launch video I made. I never posted it, mainly because I was too nervous and didn't have the sort of initiative and confidence to record enough to make it a full video. I went to buy Pokemon Sword, and as many of you know, that's how I met Kieran. We talked for a little bit at first and played Pokemon together and did some trades, and quickly we became friends, especially after I started streaming. He's helped me so much learning how to use Discord and helped make my first server, especially with meeting people online, and not to mention the fact that he edited and made one of my most successful videos on my channel, the Among Us 200th 20th birthday special. And yeah, there were a lot of other people that were around in the beginning too, and most of them are still here. Cheese Salsa was the first real subscriber I ever had, who wasn't someone I knew, who wasn't someone who was a part of my family or my friend. And I'll never forget that feeling that I had. Some other people started showing up after I started streaming too. After episode 4 of Animal Crossing, I met Wolfie and Aiden. And then when things got a little bigger, I met Alex Parks, who also helped co-found my first Discord. People who have stuck by me since I started streaming. And I remember that feeling when I did my first big stream and had viewers that weren't my friends or family, people who were commenting on my videos, and I didn't really know who they were. It changed a lot about my perspective of being on the platform. I felt a lot more like a YouTuber, which sounds so stupid to say, but it's the truth. Cheese Salsa made a video that was a mix of Flamingo Acapella, and I loved that. That made me ecstatic. That feeling I got, that excitement that I had, the feeling of like, this is really happening. I want that again. The feeling that I was like putting my best foot forwards and taking the next step in my career. That's something that I so desperately need to feel with my work still. And I want to be able to put stuff out that not only impresses you guys, but also impresses me. I want to do stuff that I never thought I would be able to do. So today, I'd like to announce, mainly so I hold myself to it, that I'm trying to do a mini documentary on Desmond. Telling stories that many people don't know about him. Some of the things that I learned about my hero after his passing were not so great, but it helped me learn a lot more about him and learn why things happened the way they did. Hopefully, if everything goes right, I can help share those stories with you and other people who still grieve his death to this day like I do. Although, I don't want to post that here. I don't want people to think I'm using his passing as a way to get money or views, because that's not what I'm doing. I just want people to be able to know what he was like, what happened, why things happened the way they did. I recorded his last stream. Actually, it's a video that's on this channel when Banjo was announced, when Hero was announced. That was Etika's last stream. And instead of recording me watching the Nintendo Direct, I'm actually listening to the audio of his stream. There's a moment when he says, "Who would have wanted this?" When Hero shows up, and I said, "I want this. I did." I look back to this picture of me recording and watching his stream on my Switch all the time, thinking about what happened in between those days. And I wanted to know so bad. I think, for me, I make videos on him every year, and now I want to do something big, and I want it to bring attention to his story. Not for me, but for that community. And other than that, this year I also have another major goal, entirely separate from that I really want to hold myself to. My New Year's resolution this year is to reach 1,000 subscribers. Now I know that seems crazy. I want to reach 4 times the amount of subs I have while I'm recording this. I'm currently at 253 subs, and that number to me is already astounding. But I want to push myself as hard as I possibly can. And to go with that, despite how much I hate some of these places, I will be making new social accounts and trying to make more and better content than ever before. I just want to be able to do things that made me have a big smile and wide eyes when I was a kid watching my favorite creators. People tell me all the time that I have made people happy and that I have, had community events and things, but I want to do something more. Not just for myself this time. Thank you for watching. Have a good morning, afternoon, or night whenever you're watching this. And have a happy 2022, guys. Bye.
The point is that you tried, and I'm so happy that you made that first step. Do you know how many people never make the first step and convince themselves that they suck before they even make that first step? And so their dreams die. I'm glad that you chased your